Welcome to my channel. My name is Charlie and I like to show you real raw travel instead of a glorified Instagram version.
Come to Iceland, they said. It'd be fun, they said.
And this is the first film in a two-part series where I'm going to be spending a week exploring some of Iceland's top tourist spots in and around the capital city of Reykjavik.
I kind of underestimated how cold it was going to be. But look at how stunning this is. Iceland is kicking ass so far.
I'll be going to various sites in the Golden Circle.
Oh my god. Okay, well this is spectacular.
And seeing if what they say about the weather is really true.
So when I was told you get all 4 seasons in one day, they're not wrong. Well, they're a little bit wrong because you get all 4 seasons in about 15 minutes.
I'll also be checking out the famous Blue Lagoon to see if it's worth it, and lots of other adventures too.
This place is breathtaking. But I can't believe it. This is like a plate edge. How cool is that?
However, if you're already familiar with my channel, then this film is going to be a little different from my usual backpacking adventures because
this time I'm going with my family. Wah! We're hiring a car. We are staying in a Airbnb near Reykjavik, basing ourselves in Reykjavik. Oh god, meet my brother Henry. Got about 15 minutes until the taxi arrives to take us to the airport, and all hell has broke loose. And don't even get me started on the camera equipment that we're taking. This is Henry's hand luggage. It's all camera gear. It's ridiculous. You haven't done your travel insurance yet though, have you? No. Did you say the taxi's here? Taxi is arriving. We're totally not packed. Are you organised, Dad?
Oh my Henry, he likes his own funeral.
It's like a scene out of Home Alone.
Very bit.
What's that? What's that very bit? Oh my god, this is going to be so much fun vlogging with you.
Is that a microphone?
It's a microphone.
Oh, what a miniature cover.
Meet my mum.
before we go any further, I want to explain how we ended up booking this trip in the first place. This is Megan, Henry's girlfriend at the time, who has dedicated her life to marine conservation and filming whales all over the world. Spends each summer out in a remote part of Canada on an island filming and documenting various pods of orcas that come through over the season. She was heading out to Iceland to work with a company filming the orcas. It was her idea that we should all head out at the end of her shoot to meet her and spend a week exploring. Even though I desperately wanted to get out and do some whale watching for myself, the Icelandic weather had other plans, so it wasn't going to happen for us this week. I might just have to take a little trip out to Canada next season. Anyway, as much as I could watch Megan's whale footage all day, let's get on with the story. Back to Stansted.
So we're about 5 minutes in to being at the airport, and I already have my first travel tip for you. Don't travel on a Friday afternoon when it's a bank holiday. I've got some chips, they're all good. Henry is enjoying a wrap. Duty free. I have 1 litre of gin. I'm not sure that's enough for a whole week with my parents. As per usual, running to the gate, it's ridiculous. Picked up a GoPro house because we're missing one of those apparently, I'm not really sure why. It's totally absurd. Henry's gonna pull that face in the background of everything I do. Mum's stressing. We're going the long way around apparently. Oh, this is chaos already. How did this happen? Have we got Mum in tow?
Behind.
Is she going?
You're right behind.
We're walking down to the plane. We just had to retrieve our luggage tags because they've been stuck on the wrong part. Wow Airlines. I think the phrase should be a wow, they're so It looks a bit gold.
Very warm welcome to Keflavic, Iceland. Here the local time is 7:30 in the afternoon, and outside temperature is 3 degrees Celsius.
We're in Iceland. We landed in the snow. The snow was like flying off the wheels as the plane came down. It was kind of crazy. It's a bit chilly outside. So Mum and Henry have gone to go collect the car. We've got a hire car for the week we're here. Apparently that's essential. It does look like it's essential to get around.
I'm just going to drop in here that we flew into Keflavic International Airport, which is actually 45 minutes drive from the capital of Reykjavik. So although we were hiring a car for the week, it's also very easy to book a transfer bus or taxi through a company like Klook, which is actually what I had to do on the way back, as we had an extra person and way too much luggage.
What's that bit of fur there on top?
That's exactly what Mum said earlier. It's the microphone, Dad.
Oh, that's what it is.
Introducing my dad.
Yes, an exhausted father.
Oh.
A stressed father.
The reason he's so stressed is because Stansted Airport was absolutely manic, and the reason it was manic is because we were leaving on a Friday afternoon evening when there's a bank holiday, and we didn't actually realise this was an accident, so don't do that. So we've just got the car, the sat nav is in Japanese, we can't change it, brilliant.
Well, we wouldn't use another sat nav.
No, they seem to have given it to us for free anyway, so we've got a free Japanese sat nav that we can't work. Anyhow, we're trying to find a supermarket to go and grab some stuff for dinner. It's about like 9 o'clock at night here. It's just started snowing. Off we go. Dad also has the most ridiculous hat on ever.
I'm fashion conscious.
You're fashion conscious, are you, Dad? He's wearing a tea cozy. Are we in focus? Yeah, we're in focus. It's snowing. This is amazing. It's like a little winter wonderland. We've just arrived at our Airbnb.
Well,
Let's go inside. We made it to the supermarket. We grabbed some. We got some beers, and we're just having a little bit of pizza and some salad. Currently, just, you know, trying to find where everything is in the kitchen, etc, etc. This place is so awesome. I will show you around very soon. But right now, it's time for pizza. Good morning. Look what I've just woken up to. Snow, everybody.
Just like that, the snow cleared and the sun came out.
We are finally packed up, ready to go. We are heading to go and pick up Megan from I don't know where. I hope Henry does. Grundarfjordur. I'm not going to be able to pronounce any of the Icelandic names because they're all impossible. So what I'll probably do is just like put them on the screen somewhere. Anyway, off we go! Woo! Family adventure number 1! Ah! weather in this country is ridiculous. It goes from blinding sunshine to snowstorm in seconds, and then back again, and then back again. It's literally constant. Look at this, it suddenly started snowing. Look at the snow. It's very windy, isn't it?
Oh, yeah,
Can't see a thing, you know.
Somewhere out there are the whales.
I've seen a whale, but I was not impressed.
You were not impressed with the whale? He's so pessimistic. Just in case we didn't get that, Dad literally just went, I saw a whale when I was sailing once and I was not impressed. What?
Foggy and they were lost.
It was foggy and what? And the whales were lost, or you were lost?
They kept on going round and round the boat.
Oh, that's hilarious. Do you speak whale?
It was about midnight, and I thought because it was calm, we'd run into some rocks. So I went over the back of the boat to get the outboard going, and a whale came straight out of the back of the scared the living daylights out of it.
Oh my god. I've never seen a whale. I really want to see one. Maybe one day. I don't think we're going to see it in this weather though. It's like a blooming blizzard going on here. So we just stopped very briefly just to get out and get some fresh air. This place is breathtaking. It's really windy, so the audio is going to be horrible. I'm really sorry. But it's so amazing. He's ruining my pan. It's alright. It's pretty chilly. It's about 4 degrees. It's really chilly. My hand is actually shaking. I'm sorry, the footage is bad. I need to put gloves on. I kind of underestimated how cold it was gonna be. But look at how stunning this is. Iceland is kicking ass so far.
The sky like a comet, like a shooting star. Do what you gotta to be true to who you are.
So Henry, where is he gone? Can't even see him. Henry's down there, steady coming. Whew. How did it go, Henry?
Yeah, not bad. There's a
Yeah?
lovely little waterfall down there.
Oh, is that what it is? I just realised I better put this on the camera. So, I might have forgotten to mention, my brother is a professional cameraman. And he has brought out his Steadicam rig to get some good, really smooth, awesome shots.
Now you may think it's a bit of a coincidence that both my brother and I work in filmmaking. However, what really happened is we got introduced to cameras when we were very young. I say very young, I was only a few months old when they bought their camera.
Look at wave. How am I going to get you into films? That's better. Yes. How am I going to get you into films? Make some money. Get out this printing game.
Our parents had got one of those huge home video cameras that was so big it looked like a TV camera. Nowadays, it's normal for people to grow up around cameras, but you have to remember that back in the early 80s, it wasn't a normal thing at all.
Whoa! Whee!
And as you can see here, apparently my resting panic face started at a very young age too. As we grew up, it became our favourite after-school activity, and we would just be filming at every opportunity that we got.
I will be 9 years old. This is 9 years old. Henry is 7 years old.
You filming, are you?
Yeah.
Not running, is it?
Yes.
Have you ever seen anybody's head come off on film?
No.
Even when the camera microphone broke, we continued to keep shooting movies and trying to do camera tricks. So this probably explains a bit more now about why we both work in films. Anyway, let's get back to Iceland.
So So we made it. I have no idea where we are, but Megan will tell you. Meet Megan.
Mountain Kirkjufell in Grundarfjordur.
Oh, well, see, she said it really well.
It's actually Icelandic now.
We are now just walking up to get a really cool view and eat a sandwich for lunch. So when I was told you get all 4 seasons in one day in Iceland, they're not wrong. Well, they're a little bit wrong because you get all 4 seasons in about 15 minutes. You're literally putting on clothes, taking off clothes, putting on clothes, taking off clothes constantly. It's kind of crazy. Parents are coming up slowly. They move at the speed of a glacier when they're this old. Here they come. Mum's got some sort of Russian mafia hat on, and so has Dad. The fashion astounds me. I love it. How are you doing, Dad?
I'm doing fine. Nothing like hiking up a mountain to have a lettuce leaf sandwich.
A lettuce leaf sandwich. Oh no, I think you've got some salami in your sandwich or something. Oh, look at this.
Felt like nothing could stop us. Sunsets, remember the colors. They were wrong. It was way more than a dream.
Sandwich with this view. Not too shabby. He's getting some seriously good shots here. Basically, it's not really going to slot into my footage because it's going to be like, wow, Charlie suddenly got good at using a camera. But I'm going to put it in anyway because it'll look really cool.
Filming tip for you here is to really know your camera settings, as I filmed this reveal shot in the wrong frame rate. So as you can see here, when you slow it down, it doesn't work. So here's Henry's version.
I think this is what they call doing it for the gram. He's gonna die. He's gonna die on a cliff face. When you know you're asked to take a photo of a group, she gets really involved, getting the perfect shot. I'm never going to be able to pronounce these, so that's where we are. Freeze your screen now. Look at the change in the weather, the whiteout has happened. It was like sunny 5 minutes ago and now it's like, wow, and my hair is like, oh no, big it's all gone wrong. Anyway, let's go.
Since it was getting later in the afternoon, we decided to start making our way back, obviously with a few stops on the way.
Megan, is that a good idea? The most accident-prone girl ever.
Yeah, maybe this is as far as we'll get then.
No, she's gonna die! A blue run. You think it's a blue run, Dad? God, it's so cold. So I'm totally not really a fan of horses. I'm a bit scared of them. But look how amazing they are.
It had been a pretty hectic first day with all the driving and the weather. We were all exhausted, so we headed back to our Airbnb for a bit of relaxation.
What is she doing up there?
It should be filling up, but it's not.
We've been out all day adventuring around, seeing so much stuff in the snow, in the hail, in the sunshine, in the everything. We came back. Megan, first thing she did was walk in the door and was like, gin and tonic, hot tub.
You gotta get your priorities straight in this world, Charlie.
You do, obviously. This is the priority.
Gin.
Gin and hot tubbage. except we cannot work out for love nor money how to actually do it. The owners have sent us an instructional video of exactly how you're supposed to do it and all the rules and regulations, except that we can't work it out. I was gonna time lapse the, you know, it being filled up, but
well, apparently it only takes an hour once I actually get the thing. Well, that's not
1 hour. I wonder if it's gonna actually even be hot. Anyway, I'll keep you posted on the progress. Okay, so I have to do this in front of the mirror to explain, because my mum just was like, your camera setup reminds me of something. That movie with Tom Hanks in it, where he's marooned on the island, etc. And I was like, so what now? It looks like Wilson, because of this little fluffy bit. She was like, it looks like Wilson. So apparently my camera has been named Wilson now. Wilson! Wilson! It's day 2 of the adventures, and we have come to Þingvellir. That's one I can pronounce.
Wrong. It's actually pronounced more like Þingvellir. Anyway.
Yay! It's not quite as cold today at the moment. We'll see. Getting all the kit set up. Too many cameras. It's crazy. What was that, Dad? You think you're under-cameraed?
I'm definitely under-cameraed.
So we switched back to the Canon because it looks like the weather's gonna roll in. Seriously, it's impossible to like deal with the weather in Iceland. It's good, then it's bad, then it's good, then it's bad.
Then it's horrid.
And then it's horrid.
Then it's a double horrid.
Are you enjoying this, Dad?
I've never had so much fun.
Today we are doing the Golden Circle, not the Golden Triangle as my dad keeps saying, which is in India. Anyway, this is our first stop, this amazing candy floss waterfall. It's pretty spectacular, look at this. This is hilarious. They're like huddling from the snow. What was that?
I said, was I right about the weather coming in, or was I right about the weather coming
Yes,
in?
you're right. Hence why I had to ditch the other camera. This one's now getting soggy. I don't know how well cameras do in the snow. Ugh. Travel tip for Iceland, bring lots of clothes. It's so cold. So we made it back from the blizzard, just about. We're just all sat in the car now. It's all steamed up, all hugging our cameras because everything is soaking wet. Soggy faces. This is take 2. Let's see if we can get it this time. We've swapped again. We're back on the Lumix now.
Going away, get your bag, check the tag, decision is made, lock your door, need no more, it's already paid, cancel your mail for a while, it's a journey for life and I'm your ride, hang on, we belong gone.
Welcome to Iceland!
As you can tell, it was so windy that the audio was horrendous, so let me briefly explain what we're looking at. This is a map of the world's tectonic plates, and as you can see, the North Atlantic and the Eurasian fault line goes right through the middle of Iceland, which is the reason for so much volcanic activity. What Megan is explaining here is that we're actually looking at the no man's land area in between the 2 continental plates, which we were going to be getting a much closer look at in the next episode.
We're now rushing back to the car again because the next lot of weather is about to come in. But I can't believe it. This is like a plate edge. How cool is that? Also, I think that there was a location around here where they filmed Game of Thrones. I don't know exactly which bit it is, but somewhere. This country is totally blowing me away. It's only day 2 and it's just spectacular. I mean, I had seen loads of vlogs and everything, but it really just doesn't do it justice. You have to just come here and really see it because it's just like nothing I've ever seen. I guess it's a little bit like Scotland crossed with the Swiss Alps, crossed with like a great American road trip. It's just totally unique. It's amazing. I love it. The What the Faux team are not going to be happy with me because I know that Nick and Amy did not like Iceland. But I'm sorry guys, I'm quite enjoying this. Weather is about to get really bad, which means it's poncho time! Ah! Someone help me! This is not ideal. Okay. Yay!
It's like the weirdest superhero I've ever seen.
The weather outside is like this. We're gonna have to just use the GoPro, but here we go. Oh wow, into the blizzard. This is what it's like. Oh, come to Iceland, they said. It'd be fun. They said. This is ridiculous. Oh, things don't always go to plan. The weather does dictate a lot of what happens. I can't see what's going on at all. But in the background there, this geezer's gonna go off in a second. Come on, I want it to go. I think this one's supposed to go like every couple of minutes. It's not like Old Faithful in Yellowstone that goes every half hour. I'm really struggling with my poncho here. Come on. Okay, seriously. We might just speed this bit up. Yep. This is epic. Something that you obviously can't pick up on film is the smell. It's very eggy. Lots of sulfur. Eggs, eggs, eggs. Okay, well there's a lot of water on my screen. Okay, I'm not exaggerating. It's about 3.5 minutes later and the sun has just come out and it's glorious again. It's so insane here. I can't quite get over it. My camera's got pretty wet though, so I hope it doesn't actually die. I shouldn't even be using my Canon, I should be using my Lumix, because at least that's a little bit weatherproof. Let's see if we can get this geezer one more time. There he goes.
Whoa!
That's not a tour bus. That's a tour bus. Look at that. The wheels are the same size as me. I mean, seriously, look at this. Tom, that one's for you. Right, I don't even know where we're going now. We're off to Gullfoss, I think. My hat. The bobble's too big, it's too windy. Oh my god. Okay, well this is spectacular. Wow. Oh, I was gonna quickly say it was like all the big kind of touristy places, especially in like the Golden Circle. Everywhere has like these nice little cafes, tea rooms, gift shops. It's all very well organised, and like, they've got toilets and everything. And I guess it's just something you never really see on people's vlogs. I wasn't expecting it to be this organised. I wasn't expecting steps, etc. Yeah, it's pretty well set up for tourists. Day 3, we are exploring Reykjavik. I am hiding in the car because it's raining again. Seriously, this country. I don't know where we're going first. I think we're going to the really tall church to see if we can go up it. Everyone's putting their stuff on, getting kitted up. One piece of advice for Iceland would be make sure you bring waterproofs. Because you're gonna get wet. Oh, the church bells are going.
Do a drone round here.
Are you excited? I don't think they're excited. They normally like churches and stuff. Here we go, this is pretty awesome. We're now paying to go up the church.
How much?
How much does it cost?
1,000.
1,000, which is like what, about £6.50 something? About £6.50 in British pounds. This is happening, eh? I think I'm too short. I'm too short!
Very good. Well done. You look ridiculous.
Will you Instagram me, please? Letters to Icelandic Santa. That's so cute. Okay, so we could have gone to the awesome Icelandic Punk Museum, or we could have gone to the Icelandic Arcade and Toy Museum, but what did we do? The Viking Museum. I think I'm going the wrong way already. I'm not gonna lie, museums are not normally my thing. But this is pretty cool. It's like all set out in a nice interactive way. I quite like it. We're learning about all the early settlements. Well, you know, we have to do something for the parents. We've been dragging them around in the elements for 2 days now, so we thought we'd better do something inside. Inside activities for the OAPs. Just found a T-Rex over there. I just came out to try and find Megan and Henry, and I found this.
Spring summer 2018. Rage.
Do you think I make a good Viking? No. This is the runic alphabet. It's a little complicated. So this is Pocket Trailblazer written in Viking. Okay, I think I'm done. Lunchtime, anybody? Lunch stop!
White beer, Viking.
Oh, thank you.
Beer.
Perfect. Thank you. Cheers! Oh, it's really nice with a slice of orange in it. That's delicious. Yeah. Who'd have thought putting orange in beer was that good? So we got free coffee and free soup along with our meals. This is amazing. Cheers.
Designated driver.
Thank you. Wow. As if it wasn't enough food having soup and fish, Henry has bought some traditional Icelandic desserts for us. What are they, Henry, again?
This one's sort of a tart thing. It's a graham cracker base with rhubarb and almonds. And then these are two different types of pancake yolk with sugar.
Pancakes and rhubarb and almonds.
Sugar.
Yum.
More sugar.
You can eat whale. Like, you can actually eat whale.
That's what tourists...
That's horrendous. Okay, I shouldn't even have to say this, but don't eat whale. That's ridiculous. As if that's a thing. What is wrong with people? So everyone always goes on about how expensive Iceland is. So my tip is go to a supermarket and stock up, because eating out obviously is expensive. So you want to head to a supermarket like Bonus and get all your supplies. Biscuits, eggs. How much is that then in English? Block of cheese, about £8.
Anyway, this is not a how expensive is Iceland video, and if you want that info, there's definitely not a shortage of those. So let's get on with the next adventure.
Blue Lagoon! It's raining a fair bit, as you can see, there's water all over the lens.
Before we get started, let me explain how the process works, as you must book online ahead of time. You pick a date and a time slot, which as you can see here, can vary in price. Then you pick which package you want. We just went for the basic comfort package, which along with your entrance and a towel, gives you 1 free silica face mask and 1 free drink. And they give you this electronic wristband so that you can purchase more drinks or different face masks without taking money into the lagoon.
Here we go. Blue Lagoon. Welcome to the Blue Lagoon. I'm sorry, the visibility is really bad. Probably won't be able to see this, but look at how cool this is. How are you enjoying the Blue Lagoon so far?
Very nice. Nice warm bathtub.
Nice warm bathtub. What about you, Megan? Are you liking it?
It's not as eggy as I thought.
It isn't, is it? I was expecting a lot of sulphur, but it's...
Can we go and get our free booze now?
Yeah, we can totally go and get our free booze.
Our free booze that we paid £60 for.
I was about to say.
Is it your first drink? Yes. Oh God, I nearly lost myself. No. Cheers.
Cheers. A silica mud mask.
5 minutes. Avoid the eyes.
Avoid the eyes.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Going for a shave there, Charles.
Look at that 5 o'clock.
I feel like I'm gonna go. It's like marshmallow. Look at this.
A bit like marshmallow.
As you can see, the GoPro wasn't dealing with the changes in temperature and kept steaming up. So filming was a bit of a nightmare. And since the visibility wasn't the best in the water, I decided to brave the very cold outside temperature so that I could give you guys a bit of a better overview of what the place actually looked like.
Totally went and just took photos on the bridge with half of the silica still on my eye, looking like a moron. What is wrong with me?
There's nothing actually around here.
Oh, it's very eggy. It's very eggy. No one tells you about this. That part there is particularly eggy. That was amazing. Totally worth it. So the comfort package, which is like the basic package, I think it was about £70, which is obviously a bit expensive, but look at it. There is nothing like this anywhere in the world. It is so unique. It's amazing. I know everyone says it's a bit of a tourist trap, but I so recommend it. Oh
My
yeah.
travel tip is that it's actually about 45 minutes outside of Reykjavik,
centre. If you're here for just a few days, it's schedule in doing it on the way or on the way back from the airport.
Not only had the Blue Lagoon definitely lived up to our expectations, but so had the first 3 days in Iceland. The views had been nothing short of spectacular, and we'd even started to get used to the extremely unpredictable Icelandic weather. And the best part was that we were only halfway through this adventure, and I knew that there was still so much more to explore. So coming up in part 2.
Are you a little bit soggy, Megan?
And she's a bit treacherous here as well.
We might have got our waterfalls a little bit mixed up. This is Gogafoss. This is not what I expected at all. Look how stunning it is. Oh, can't get enough of this. So something that's not really going to come across on film is how stinky that is. Some serious bubbling going on there. We're going in there. It's going to be about 2 degrees. We are going to freeze. I'm not going to lie, I don't know how I'm actually going to get into this. I'm trying to steady cam Henry steady camming. Inception! Except I'm not remotely steady camming because I've just got a silly little, you know, Joby gorilla pod. It's a bit slippy. And there's a high chance it'll be on camera.
Thanks guys, ruined. That was going to be a really nice epic landscape shot of you guys going through it, and all you've done is just spanner it up.
Can we turn the heat down? But she said in a woolly jumper and a ski jacket, honestly.
You're wearing the carpet on her head.
she hasn't got the carpet on her head.
The carpet?
Yeah, your hat.
It's the carpet.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to put the camera down. This is ridiculous. Oh, there we go. Totally messed it up last time because my camera like defocused. Luckily it goes off every few minutes. So let's try again. He's taking the piss out of me silently to my camera. Unknown to him, I do edit this footage, Henry. I'm going to see it.
Except, can you take this camera, Henry? I've got too many GoPros and now I've got a pipe. It's not going to work. This one's filming. Can you please press stop for me?
Little red light on. Is it recording?
Isn't it?
I'm even clumsy in the Blue Lagoon.